What's happening, sickos? Welcome back to Headbangers React. How's the day treating everybody today? Hopefully your week's going great. Thanks for tuning in like always. If you're new to the channel, I'm GoreCore, and today we're going to hit up another request. So today's request is for the brutal death metal band Devourment. We're checking out their track Sculpted and Tyranny that comes off of their 2019 album Obscene Majesty. And these guys are based out of the States, and I am familiar with them. I'm more familiar with their early stuff. It's definitely been a while since I've listened to this band, and a friend of mine actually recommended this to me. He's like, you need to check this one out. So here we are. He asked, you shall receive. So let's dive into this one and see what they got for us. Yep, still sounds like Devourment. Absolutely disgusting. Definitely slamming. Are they using all natural drum sounds here? Doesn't sound like it's triggered at all. The production a little bit dirty, but I think it just adds to the disgustingness of the track. Definitely lots of groove in this. Lots of chunky rips on this. The old classic fade out. And there we have it. That was Sculpted and Tyranny by Devourment. Thank you very much for the request. I definitely enjoyed this. It definitely has an old school feel to it, and it's definitely rare to hear recordings now with this kind of natural drum sound taking place. And I must admit, because of that, it was difficult to hear the bass drum at moments. Maybe that's something that's an issue with my earbuds. Maybe it sounds better on full-blown speakers. Not totally sure. But it was sick and disgusting. It definitely sounded like Devourment. So I definitely enjoyed this. Again, I grew up on this sort of stuff, so I'm a sucker for it. You know, it just brings some nostalgia back for me. It's definitely gross and disgusting and totally up my alley. However, I do think a lot of people nowadays might have a hard time getting into this. For one, the production, it is a little bit rough sounding, and again, it's got a bit more of a natural sound. So if you're someone who likes that natural sound and that's what you're looking for, then I'm sure you'll eat this up and enjoy it. But I think a lot of people these days are looking for more modern production, and this might be a downfall for them. Now, as far as the music itself goes, very slammy, definitely brutal death metal stuff. It's sick, but it's pretty straightforward. It's all low vocals. You know, it's maybe a little bit more straightforward than what you hear these days. I mean, bands now are trying to do everything. They're trying to incorporate a whole bunch of styles all into one thing. You know, a lot of vocals. I just feel like a lot of people are doing a lot of stuff now that this is more simplistic. It might not grab their attention. Again, I enjoyed it. I think it's sick. Now, what do you guys think? You let me know. Do you enjoy this content? Do you like this band? Are you familiar with them? Always happy to hear from you guys. But yeah, I thought it was sick. Musicians are doing a killer job. Everything sounds great to me. It's well played and stuff like that. Like I said, the lowest point of this is the production in my eyes. But again, I also very much enjoy modern production. Some people like a more natural sound, so I think this will definitely appeal to them. Unfortunately, we didn't get a video with this. We just got the artwork. So nothing much to say there, unfortunately. It would have been nice to have something to look at. But, you know, beggars can't be choosers. And ultimately, it comes down to the music. And I try my best to cover your guys' requests. You know, I don't get to all of them. And I'll admit that sometimes I skip some of your guys' requests. If you request something that I know I'm not going to enjoy, simply I will not cover it. So that usually is a lot of metalcore bands, and unfortunately a lot of female-fronted bands that do clean singing that's very pretty. Not really my thing so much. But yeah, I like to hit up a lot of stuff on this channel, so I was happy to hit this one up because it's been a while since I've heard this band, and I do enjoy them. So if you enjoyed this, go check them out, see what you think, and if you enjoy them, support them. Of course, if you have a moment to help support this channel, then please subscribe. It helps the channel grow. Impale that like button, and if you'd like to get our future updates, stab the notification bell down below for that. Also, don't forget about those socials. You can follow me on all of the major platforms. The original link is down there. And if you'd like to check out my band, Dagger, we play, you know, deathcore, death metal stuff. It's such a fine line. I really don't know what the heck we are, but there's some links down there as well. If you take the time to listen to something, I'd be happy to get some feedback from you. But once again, thanks so much for tuning in for this video. I appreciate all of your support, and I hope everybody has a great week. Thanks so much for tuning in, everybody. Stay sick.